So it's oh God, we started. Oh no.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh
Good
goodness.
seeing you here.
Hi everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of ASScast. What a day
Hey.
we're about to have. Oh my goodness, there's somebody here I don't recognize. Stoop, when did you get here?
Hey, it's me.
Hey.
I'm the guy that looks like this.
Source?
I have one.
Oh, well, that sucks. Oh my goodness. I don't know, Yump. Is Brian bringing the Bulls gods for a pick tonight?
I'm not even participating in this show. I'm actually watching the NBA draft. So
Yeah, we brought Brian on so we could watch him watch the draft.
oh, they drafted some guy. I have no idea who he is.
I hope he does the sports side.
I hope he dribbles the ball fast.
It would be a story if they draft anybody
That's true.
because they have no picks.
How can you not have a pick in a draft?
Because you
Doesn't
trade them
everybody
all
get a
away
pick?
for
You
one
could be
player.
really bad at running a basketball team.
Is his name Jerry Reinsdorf?
Well, he's not running it, but unfortunately, he's still a part of it.
Yeah, can't get away from that guy.
Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Al, how you doing today?
Good, I'm tired.
Tired?
You look so cute though.
Yeah,
We out here. Emotional support hoodie.
you look like you're ready to vibe.
I am vibing.
Chicago, isn't that place dangerous?
Gotta wear my bulletproof vest when I go.
Hang on, I have to go whittle a stick.
Jeez.
I don't know what she means, but hell, everyone except me. So that means I'm going to heaven. Sorry, everybody.
That's
Damn it.
fine. Everyone, I get told that on the regular. So
Minor typo, nerd.
So the rest of us are just hanging out with the submarine people.
Yep.
Oh boy, Jordan, how are you today?
I'm fine. It's rainy and cold here and sad,
Sad.
but I'm okay. My throat's kind of sore, but that's for other, you know.
Yeah, Jordan?
Stop.
I've just been picking my nose all day and it's making my throat sore.
That's
That'll
not
happen.
gargling gravel. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Tell her how to live her life.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jordan.
Fuck Brian.
Love you.
Jackie, how are you today?
I am fantastic. I'm feeling really good.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. I love that.
I am also vibing. I had a lot of caramel apple salad.
All right. That's
Ooh.
what we like to hear.
Did I not get the memo? Do we all have our vibes in?
I don't
think
know.
you can do ASScast without vibing.
I have not had any
yeah.
caramel apple salad.
Wait, are we talking about like
Oh,
like
I-
vibes? Or are we talking about like a sex toy or?
It could be whatever gives you the vibes, Brian.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Brian got
So
it.
in that case, no, I'm kidding.
Hang on a second.
No, White Sox Twitter already went through this, so I don't want to do it.
You guys can't hear a buzzing, can you?
I didn't know the remote worked that far away. All right. Steve, how are you doing today?
Pretty gay.
Yay!
Yeah!
It's June. That's
Happy
what we
Pride.
need.
Happy Pride.
Huzzah.
It's still Pride Month. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jordan, your article was awesome. Your article
Yes,
is awesome.
if you-
If no one, yeah, go ahead, Sam. Go ahead,
Yeah.
host.
No, go ahead.
Wonderful.
That tweet is like 100,000 views.
If you have not read Jordan's piece on Southside Sox on Pride Night, go read her work right now. She kicked ass.
It's fantastic.
I fully intend on shaking down Vino tomorrow to get the drag show in the craft cave happen.
He's not here this weekend.
He's not
I
going to
don't
be there. He's at Electric Forest.
Son of a bitch.
He's vibing in another way.
think.
Heyo.
All right. And last but not least, the man of all liveling things in all time, everywhere, all at once. I think that's what it was called. Brian, how are you today?
I'm wonderful. I'm excited. This is my first podcast ever.
Really?
Never, yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Really.
Don't be
Oh,
nervous.
It's a really
Yeah.
exciting moment. I
We're
don't know what to
very-
do. I don't know what to do with my hands.
We're really nice about popping cherries. It's
Right
all
up your ass. Both of them.
Wait, we're not at that segment yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I just got off of work. I like rushed home, ate really fast, and now I like jumped on here just in time. So
Yes.
Nice.
We love fast eating and panic.
Yeah, I hit a couple of kids on my way home in the car, and
Oh God, no,
uh,
no.
No.
be fine.
We're not gonna.
it's just a fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh Lord. Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, let go of the wheel.
Yeah, Jesus is one that made me do it. I'm sorry.
See, everyone says Jesus take the wheel, but do we know if Jesus knows how to drive?
I mean, he definitely does not.
No.
Like it's also like they don't say Jesus take the gas pedal and brake as well. They just want you to take the wheel. So you still got to keep your feet on the gas and the brake. He's just steering as best as he can, which, you know, is probably bad because he lived like a couple thousand years ago.
I was thinking that, like, I was just wondering to myself, I wonder if they have like Flintstone cars, but those are conflicting ideologies.
Flintstone cars.
I don't know. Don't Jesus people believe that like people were around at the same time as dinosaurs?
Some don't. Some believe the Earth is only like 7,000 years old.
Didn't Jesus use a stork as a garbage disposal?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, let's move on.
This week's Bible talk.
I just heard that.
This is not as bad as last week's Jesus talk or last time's Jesus talking. You
Right, and I don't want to go there again because I don't want to keep hiding this podcast from my family.
Oh, Jackie.
I already do, Jackie.
I keep begging my family to watch, and they just don't. So.
Please help me.
My wife last night, she's like, "Brian, you have a podcast?" Like, what the fuck did that?
Never
happen?
heard of it.
Brian, I thought you said this is your first podcast. So like why would she miss it?
I lied. I've been doing one for 22 years.
Before actually, wait, fuck. iPods have probably been around for that long, haven't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
22 years. That's like
Yeah,
2001.
for sure.
Was it?
Yeah, they started in the 90s.
I remember.
At least the shuffle.
iPods.
Yeah.
iPods. No, I think iPod was a little bit later than that.
I think I
remember.
the first iPod. Yeah,
Yeah.
early. It was real early 2000s. My cousin had an iRiver, and then the iPod came around and replaced it.
Yeah, I remember like
I had
early
the Zune.
college.
My
You
dad
and four
originally
other
had-
people had a Zune.
My dad won the like old school iPod Shuffle that was like just like a USB drive with some buttons and headphone jack.
Yeah, man. That was a big deal because it made it accessible to poor people.
Yep.
And then Apple said, "That's fucking stupid."
All I can think
I had
of
the
right
little
now.
mini touch iPod Nano for the longest time.
That's
Those
sick
were fun.
too.
I had an MP3 player because
I also had an MP3
Or
player.
four.
I also had an MP3 player, and I
I
just
had
found it recently, and
none
then I
of those.
lost it again.
I just got really into burning CDs, and I had like 800 of them.
Pretty much.
They
I'm just picturing.
they all melted in my car eventually because I just never took them out.
I'm picturing Steve Jobs getting in a kayak to go down the iRiver.
Yeah.
I was
You
like,
know
what the
what?
hell's an iRiver?
Maybe there's a submersible Steve Jobs could. Oh wait.
Oh shit!
I forgot Steve Jobs is already dead.
You peed on my iPod Shuffle. If you don't know The Whitest Kids You Know, go watch it. It's a great show. Great show ever made.
That's a great show.
All right, let's get into our first topic of tonight's ASScast, and it's something that my stupid brain likes to think of when things are a little foggy. So I asked, what athlete would you think would be the funniest to watch eat spaghetti?
I want to go first.
Jackie,
Can I
go
go first?
first.
Go.
Absolutely.
I don't even think I will need to explain why. My answer is Jim Abbott.
Jim?
Okay, to the Google machine.
Oh my God.
I know.
Really?
That is a
You can eat spaghetti
Like,
with
you like
one
pig
hand.
I would just be curious to see how he does it. I would like to
You
know.
can eat spaghetti with one hand, Jackie.
Can I be honest? The only reason I know who this person is because he guest
Boy Meets
starred on an
World.
episode of Boy Meets World.
Yep.
He pitched for the Sox too.
Did
Wow.
he really?
I don't think I was alive then.
Very short period of time, but yeah.
Yeah, he pitched a fucking no-hitter with one hand.
Hell yeah, he did.
Well,
Honestly, I'm going to say it, the most impressive sports feat is throwing a no-hitter with one hand.
Hot take. Isn't every no-hitter thrown with one hand?
Unless they
Oh,
throw
is
it
it-
both hands.
Well,
Is
there's always
it really that impressive?
Amphibious pitcher.
There's that, yeah. But is it really that impressive, though? I mean, everybody else also uses one hand except for that one, amphibious.
Well, he would keep the mitt on his stump, and then as soon as he'd pitch, he'd have to take the mitt off and put it on and get in position. So like it was actually pretty remarkable. Like when he could, he'd field the ball, and then put the stump back on there, and then pull it out, and then throw, like pretty impressive.
He would do it.
Pretty impressive shit you have to teach yourself when you're in that scenario, you know.
Yep.
If he were a real man, he would have used his butt cheeks.
Oh boy.
Great start, Jackie. We are off and
Thank
running.
you. Thank you.
Stu or Al, you want to go next?
I can't. Yeah, I'll just go because mine isn't that funny. I just think that Joey Votto is the most interesting man in baseball. Like, and I just think, like, sharing, like, watching him eat spaghetti, but also just sharing in that meal with him, like, you know, I just think that would be great. So
You just want to go on a date with Joey Votto.
I mean,
We all
yeah.
do.
I do.
Jeez, everyone.
did you see his comeback video? Like the red suit, the cowboy hat, Stoop. Like,
Do you see the buff video?
I was looking at Jim Abbott's baseball reference. He
Well,
actually
he was a good
pitched for the
pitcher.
White Sox
He was-
on 2 different occasions.
Yeah.
Wow. That's true. Who doesn't want to eat spaghetti with Joey Votto?
Agreed.
Joey Votto, call me.
He had a career ERA.
Now,
of
is
4.25.
Joey Votto
It's not bad.
Is Joey Votto the type that puts like a giant napkin around his neck, like it's a bib? when he eats
100%.
spaghetti? Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Everyone always tells me I should do that.
I
Do you
do that
eat aggressively.
I do that when I eat fucking toast. So
Toast, messy shit.
anything.
Is that
Stoop.
separate? Is that separate toast that you have for fucking?
This is my fucking toast.
This is my
My
toast, and this is
fucking
my
toast.
fucking toast. And he only wears a bib when he's eating the fucking toast.
God. These
Sorry.
kids.
Oh boy.
Consenting adults, Jackie.
Fair. For legal purposes.
And with that, Stoop.
Oh man.
Stu, who do you want to watch eat spaghetti? That's an athlete.
I was having trouble because I kept picturing various athletes eating spaghetti, and like it just looks like a guy eating spaghetti. So it wasn't like that entertaining for me to think about. But like I suppose like if you like put Yao Ming at like a little like Fisher Price kids table, and like gave him like a kid sized spaghetti, that would be entertaining. Because the question is, like who's the most entertaining athlete that you could watch eat spaghetti? So I suppose like put Yao Ming with a child sized spaghetti.
Yeah.
You
If
know,
you can control their
Or-
environment for a giant man, make it all
Maybe-
small. Yeah. that
maybe a
would be fun.
bib and some toast for fucking afterwards.
Come back,
Uh,
Sam.
I think that'd be entertaining.
It only took 14 minutes for me to become the joke here, so I want to thank you, Stoop. That's what I'm here for. I'm plucky comedy relief always, so that's fine.
Great.
I've got a good one. I just thought of it.
Go ahead.
Mike Tyson, but he has
Yeah.
to wear boxing gloves the entire time.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's
yes.
good.
Okay.
Now
Trying to-
wait, so are we talking like
Now, does
current?
does he call
Are
it?
we
No,
talking
we're talking prime Mike Tyson. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say like current like sweetheart Mike Tyson or like
Angry,
or like
insane.
90s scariest man on the planet Mike Tyson.
not like right after he eats Evander Holyfield's ear.
I'm gonna eat this.
Spits it out. He's like
children.
spaghetti.
No, actually, they take the little stub that he spits out from the ear and grates it on top, like Parmesan.
Oh God.
There you go.
Ooh.
Now we're cooking.
Good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, hold on, let her cook.
Let her cook.
Let her cook.
Dear
Now,
God,
would
who
Mike
let her
Tyson? What do you
cook?
call it? What do you call it? Pescetti?
Or
Probably.
or just spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this in Pierre Paul.
The ears, the appetizer. That's true.
The earpetizer.
Ear appetizer, yes. There we go.
Well
Getting
done.
punny.
Well done.
All right.
Brian, what about you?
So I did have trouble with this one as well, but I just envision John Daly eating spaghetti, and he's like he takes a scoop of spaghetti, and then he like a chug of beer and a cigarette.
Yeah,
That would
he
be a
needs
Like
to
he's smoking while the fucking noodles are still in there for
Oh,
sure,
yeah. Oh,
and they're not noodles for fucking.
Actually, another good idea I had was Joey Chestnut.
Like
I
one
Wanna watch
continuous
Joey
noodle
Chestnut
that he
eat
just
spaghetti?
I'd be willing to bet that Joey Chestnut has like done a spaghetti eating contest.
Oh,
and that
for
there's-
sure.
There's
Absolutely.
probably footage of it on the internet.
Or honestly, I want to see Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani relating the tramp some spaghetti.
Aw.
That
You
would
know,
be very
Shohei would
sweet.
totally.
Or
Shohei
They would
totally
both do it.
Or it'd be Renfro from the Angels and Trout because they look exactly alike and they're eating spaghetti like that together. It'd be kind of creepy,
Kissing each other.
right? It'd be like there's a mirror in the middle, you know?
That's split effect.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that that Jordan included Joey Chestnut when we're talking about athletes because he is an athlete.
He is
God
an
damn
athlete.
And I think Baloney's correct. John Daly would definitely be eating spaghetti oats.
Yeah, he would.
While
In a quick Google search, Joey Chestnut was defeated in 2008 by a man that ate 11.5 pounds of Skyline chili in a Skyline.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
my stomach hurts.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish one chili dog with that shit on it. So
Yeah.
Here, did you want a hot dog with cinnamon on it?
Yes.
One of the stadiums has they show a hot dog commercial on the MLB.TV breaks, and it's like a little quick pictures of hot dogs from different parks. There is a ballpark that sells a hot dog with like Fruit Loops on it.
Yeah, that's Cleveland.
yeah,
Is it an actual hot dog or is it like a churro?
No, it's an actual hot dog. Fruit Loops. on it.
Why?
I don't know.
Because everyone from Cleveland is sad.
Like at least it's somehow worse than Skyline chili.
Oh,
I
Uh,
don't know if there's any tasty freezes left.
I happen to be wearing my Cleveland merchandise here today.
Oh, Caucasians.
I love that shirt, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio's just weird with food, man. Just the whole.
I fucking hate
You could have stopped with Ohio's weird.
driving through Ohio
Weird, man.
on the way to Maryland and on the way back from Maryland. Ohio is the worst. Like outside of these states that actively want me dead, and Ohio is one of them. But Ohio is the fucking worst state in the union.
I think Indiana said "hold my beer" when you said that, though.
We're never gonna have any ass fans from Ohio now. Way to go,
That's
guys.
fine. Fuck it.
God,
We're just ruining.
God damn it.
We're just ruining Roxy's project.
So when we were in Cincinnati for the Sox series, I saw Burke. If you guys know Burke on White Sox Twitter, him and his fiance were eating. They took the Skyline chili dog and they wrapped it in a piece of pizza.
Sure.
And they ate it. I guess that's like a
And they ate it.
that's like a normal thing in Ohio. Like you wrap
All right, I believe it.
your chili dog in pizza.
Sure.
Then you have a
Yeah.
fucking heart attack. I think.
Anything to make the chili bearable.
Right.
Yeah, why not?
Hi,
do that.
Roxy.
What up,
Roxy?
Rox?
Oh boy. Anyway, aside from Ohio's bullshit,
Oh, Sam, you didn't give your
yes,
pick.
I did not. I chose Nikola Jokic, kind of in the
Okay.
same sense as Stoop, as I want to see a large man eat a small plate of spaghetti,
Yeah.
and I just
Yeah.
think he would make goofy faces the whole time, just because that's just what he does. He doesn't
God,
know
is
how
he
to
awesome.
normal
soon as he's
react
done-
to things.
As soon as he's done eating, he's like, "Can I go home now?"
Yeah, right. I want to go be with my horses and go home.
Man, it is gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt so bad when we find out, what fucking skeletons are in his closet. Like
it's horse skeletons because
because
he's been eating his horses.
Yeah,
he's got like a
honestly,
pinky
that's
fetish.
fine. I don't, that's some places they eat horses. That's not a big deal, but I don't know. He's so cool, and he's so right now he's such a likable character.
Yep.
And I'm just conditioned now to kind of be looking at the watch, and count down to when we find out the, Louis C.K.
he's
stuff.
Eastern European, or I guess that's the is Serbia's the Baltics.
Yeah.
Is that Eastern European? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's almost certainly something there.
He's gonna get Lance Armstronged at some point. That's just...
I'm surprised that no one said Stephen Piscotty.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You mean
Charlotte Knight's legend?
Charlotte Knight's legend.
Yeah.
I was thinking
that was Wes's answer.
Good job, Wes.
I was thinking Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, brother, give me my spaghetti. Ooh. Don't forget
Or in the same
meatballs.
vein of big guys eating little food, Andre the Giant with a tiny plate of spaghetti.
That would be great. Just see him with a styrofoam plate, just constantly breaking it. And getting very mad. All right, we got through the spaghetti part. Next part.
Good job. Proud of us.
Excellent work.
If you had to implement chopsticks into any sport, what sport would it be, and how would you implement it?
Okay. I got mine.
Al's got it. All right.
Okay. So it's in the sport of golf.
Okay.
Your chopstick is now your putter.
That was what Brandy gave me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything like 10 yards or fewer, you got to use your chopstick. And you got to get on your knees to use your chopstick.
How about you got to get on your belly and you got to lay down and do it like you're fucking playing pool?
That would actually be the route I would take if you said figure out how to hit a putt with a chopstick. That's probably I'd do it pool style.
Fortunately, you're violating USGA rules by putting your legs on the green.
The Saudis own them. There ain't fucking rules anymore. Come on.
Yeah.
USGA is still governing itself.
I'm
And
gonna
it's not
jump
rules
in.
about fucking.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to jump in since Brian said, oh, you would do that for pool. Pool was my answer. I was going to use the chopstick as a pool cue, but I would take everything else down to scale because it is scientifically proven that miniature versions of things are cute as fuck. So.
Am I right, fellas?
Wow. That was so wholesome and you made it not. You made it not that.
Jackie, I'm so sorry.
I know. I'm not mad, Jordan, but I am disappointed,
That's worse.
If I had a nickel, am I right, fellas? I like thinking
done.
I like flipping the golf idea on its head and using the chopsticks as the ball, and you make the golf hole just like you got to get the chopstick
Like
in
the little tiny
lengthwise. So I mean, no one would play golf, but
hey, that's good. It's good for the environment that no one would play golf.
But
probably get a lot more money to play it because it'd be so much harder.
And I went through a lot of those, sports that use sticks like a putter or what, hockey sticks, replace those with chopsticks. But what I landed on, the best image in my is pole vaulting.
That's a good one.
Would be a sight, and I'm picturing the whole spectacle, in the Olympics, the stadium, and the person running up full speed, but instead of holding the whatever 10-foot pole or whatever, this is a chopstick, and you'd pretty much just be running, just sprinting, just fist first into the ground, and no one would ever succeed because it's a fucking chopstick. So it's just face plant after face plant, and I don't know how that would be judged, but that would be a lot of fun.
That would work.
That would get me to watch the Olympics.
Yeah, I would definitely watch the Olympics if that were
They have like the parade at the beginning with all the each country walking by, and they're like, this guy pole vaults with chopsticks. This guy from Angola has chopsticks.
And how did you prepare for this
And
year's
the flag is on a chopstick, and he's carrying the flag on the little chopstick.
What if like one country doesn't want to show up and they just replace all the athletes with chopsticks? And they just like chuck them out onto the track while they're all doing the parade.
And who's gonna clean it up?
Somebody. Jordan, what about you?
This was a hard one.
I think it was a hard one for all of us.
It is really hard. Cricket.
This is a critical thinking podcast.
Cricket. You replace, the giant cricket bat. That ball's coming pretty damn fast, and hitting it all over the place with a fucking chopstick, and everyone loses. No one ever wins at cricket because no one can ever actually hit a ball.
They go through like 4,000 chopsticks in every game because they just keep breaking.
Yeah, you can leave. It's like candlepin bowling. You can like leave it where it lands, and so it's just like at some point you build up a pile and it finally like deflects the ball a little bit. The other thought I had was javelin.
Sure.
And it's just like the wind will blow it backwards and shit. And
yeah, you can actually have a lot of fun just in the Olympic realm, swimming, but replace the water with chopsticks.
That feels like a lot of paper cuts that I'm just not willing to subject myself to.
Yeah, I mean, there'd be some eyes lost, surely.
Honestly, you never specified the size of chopstick. I was thinking hockey, but only the goalie has a chopstick.
Just one.
Just one chopstick. Or you replace his glove and his stick with two chopsticks, and you just got to try and like Mr. Miyagi the puck.
I really enjoy this theme of just making sports worse.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun.
Nobody watches them anyway.
What sport would be better with chopsticks, though? Actually, I would watch Joey Chestnut eat spaghetti with chopsticks.
Oh, I thought
competitive
you were gonna watch him eat chopsticks.
That's how it's supposed to be eaten, but
So mine technically isn't even a sport. I'm gonna say dominoes. Imagine trying to pick up the dominoes with two chopsticks.
Ooh.
Like imagine like trying to slam a domino on the table with two chopsticks, and just going domino, motherfucker.
You got some animated games of domino in your past, huh?
Hell yeah! Oh yeah!
Angry domino. I can honestly say I've never actually played dominoes the right way, other than setting them up and knocking them all down.
Yeah, same. I don't even understand.
I'm an old man. I played dominoes at one point in my life, so
Brian's at the park playing dominoes. And he's looking over the chess people like nerds.
Getting into those terrible Chicago gunfights over a game of dominoes.
That's right. That's what we do here.
We get in fights.
Skiing.
Don't play dominoes at Armored Park unless you're strapped, man. Trust me.
11th Ward.
Now, Jordan, are the skis chopsticks or are the little sticks?
No, the poles are chopsticks.
Okay.
Actually, could be
skiing in this episode.
Yeah, I mean, chopsticks probably wouldn't make very good skis. It'd basically just be skiing down on your feet.
Down on our feet.
My other idea was that power slapping show.
Yeah.
Power slapping. Well, the guy, instead of having his hand behind his back, he gets to tickle the guy before he slaps him with chopsticks or something like that.
That's an interesting application.
Like a distraction.
Like what about but instead of slapping, you just are chucking,
smack him with a chopstick,
just chucking the chopsticks. Like the chopstick has to leave your hand. You're just kind of whipping chopsticks at each other. Probably be less dangerous than the slapping. That slapping is fucking brutal, man.
It's fun to watch, though.
We were doing it on playback for a while, and Jesus Christ, I remember the first time we watched it. It was me and Baloney and CPG, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, and some of those guys, their whole face and shit's messed up, and dude, what a way to make a living.
What do you do for a living? I get slapped.
One of my dad's friends was a world champion thumb wrestler.
Ooh.
I don't know why that made me think of the face.
Did he declare that? Did he declare that?
No, he was in thumb wrestling.
You're getting booed. Well, I went a different direction with mine.
Oh God.
I'm choosing
Oh,
basketball,
Okay.
and you would still play the game the normal way, but you can use the chopstick to stab your opponent, much like a
Sure.
coach's challenge.
What if
Sure.
I just pop the ball with the chopstick? Game over. Nobody can play.
Yeah,
They
it's
have a
some
lot of
kind of a
basketball
violation.
Sam, that's a terrible idea. One of your worst.
I know. Oh, I know. That's why I
This
thought
is
of
your
it.
worst idea yet, man.
So it's like a coach's challenge. You can only stab one player throughout the game. If you're successful in stabbing them, you can get a second stabbing in the game.
Oh my god.
And you have to designate one person before the game who is able to use that chopstick.
What defines
I have a
successful
question.
stabbing?
Yes, you may ask a question.
If you end up killing someone by stabbing them with a chopstick, do you play it like hockey where it's like 5-on-4?
But
Can I ask a question? What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that.
Now, when you kill somebody on the court, do
yeah.
you see their ghost like go up to the sky, like Roger Rabbit?
What
It's
I
like-
want to I want to know what constitutes a successful stabbing. Like what how do I get awarded a second stabbing?
Well, you can't miss.
What
You, gotta-
constitutes?
Oh god.
you only get one attempt to stab someone. If they miss, you don't get another chance to stab someone.
Right.
Is the person being stabbed able to
So you
defend
just have to not
themselves?
you just have to
Yes.
not miss.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to not miss. Like, you
Like
just
what
have
if
Well, that
you what
makes
if you
it
don't what if
slightly
you don't
better.
miss but you kind of get like an awkward angle and you don't really draw blood? Like
I
do you
think, yeah,
need- do
drawing,
you- do
drawing
you-
blood's a part of it. Yeah.
Is impalement like
yeah.
a prerequisite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't you just go for the eyes? Let's be honest.
I was gonna say, are there any
Yeah.
rules like you have to avoid the eyes or something?
No.
'Cause it seems-
Oh,
Any,
man.
any,
We've established that murder is a possibility.
There's no
Jack.
rules in
Fair.
chopstick
you
stabbing.
can definitely
Come on.
stab them in the neck and they're gone. I mean,
You go for the femoral artery and then they bleed out.
and then
Why
it's
stop,
like,
why stop there? Let's
Wow.
just have guns in basketball.
It's getting really violent.
Airbuds would be furious. Airbuds would be furious.
Ooh.
First, there's nothing in the rules of basketball that say you can't stab someone with a
Oh,
chopstick.
Sam, you're asking questions about chopsticks and you don't even know how to use them?
I know how to stab with them. That's why I went that route.
You are a fraud.
Why would I need to use chopsticks when I have a very good fork?
Yeah, and fingers.
Yeah.
Can we all take a moment to compliment Al for the wonderful china hutch behind her?
But
There's a stark lack
Whoa.
of chopsticks in there.
Yeah.
But there is crystal. And not
Uh,
A little bit of meth.
yeah. Yeah. So I went for the stabbing part of chopstick fun. So
Good for you, man. Good for you.
just, you gotta make him think about going down the lane, driving in for a dunk.
Yeah, he's
No.
not gonna try that. He's not gonna try.
You
He's
are
not
gonna
gonna
try
try
it
that
again,
again. Yeah, he's not gonna try that shit again because
It's
he's
like-
bleeding out.
It's like the new baseball rules for the first.
Because your
disengagement.
lung has been punctured. You're not going driving the lane anymore.
Yeah, get
Like-
that shit out of my house.
Oh, they used their first disengagement. I can drive the lane now. They're not gonna stab me twice.
Yeah, it's like throwing. It's like the throwing
Oh,
over to first
boy.
rule.
Yeah,
Like, well,
exactly.
he threw over twice. Now he's not gonna throw over again.
Yep.
So
He's got to kill me this time.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
on that
This
upbeat note,
He's gonna ask about more.
I am physical harm. All right, so this is a would you rather, and I don't know why I thought of these specifically, but I just
This
thought they'd
is
be
a
fun.
violent episode.
It is. So, would you rather get cut by an ice skate on your hamstring, or get hit helmet to helmet in a football game?
I need,
hamstring.
I need stipulations here.
Okay.
Of course, Stoop needs
Did-
clarification.
When you say get cut on your ham, are you talking your hamstring is severed by an ice skate?
Yeah, it's gonna get you good.
Because that's important. Like a cut is a cut, but like,
Like,
if you're,
are
we're
we
talking,
gonna
like,
recover from said
slicing
injury?
your hamstring? That's different.
Eventually, yeah.
However, I don't know, man. I've had a lot of brain trauma. I might just take the ice skate.
That's where I'm at too, man. I played football in high school, and I'm an offensive lineman, and helmet to helmet was like,
So
And
second,
this is like almost 30 years ago too. So like, helmet to helmet back then, like it was common. Like they didn't fucking call that shit back
They
then. Like,
wanted you to hit helmet to helmet.
oh
back
yeah.
then.
and
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I just cut my fucking hamstring. That's fine.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I've had enough concussions to know,
Mhm.
and I've seen enough of those fucking. I've seen enough people die with CTE to know that I would rather have a lowered ability to walk than like no brain function in my future.
Right.
So I'm going ice skate to the hamstring.
Yeah.
Well, so that was going to be my other question is, are we talking about like right now, like me as I am, or like am I starting with a clean slate and no prior concussions?
No priors.
No, we should go from where
As you are right now.
this question
Okay.
is going to meet you where you're
If
at.
somebody
Then-
comes
then-
in your house right now and says, "I'm going to cut your hamstring with an ice skate," or "I'm going to hit you helmet to helmet,"
Okay,
Yeah,
can,
Which one would you
I'm
take?
taking the ice skate.
can I clarify
Yeah.
even further? Like, are you putting me in an NFL football game, like
Yes.
linebacker coming at me?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely. There's nothing
might-
scarier. There's nothing
you
scarier
might
than that.
die,
There's nothing scarier than that. Absolutely cut my hamstring.
but you also might not die.
No,
Real
I would take limited mobility over brain damage.
Yeah, but, like,
I mean,
here's the
CTE is the
problem.
scariest fucking thing.
I've never been
Yeah.
concussed before, though.
Al, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter when
Well,
you
It's not fun, Al.
have a 280-pound linebacker coming at you with his fucking head.
If you've never been concussed before, that's different. Then you can take one. It'll be all right.
You can
It'll
take
be
the,
all right.
You can take the
Oh,
biggest concussion of your life.
Everybody gets one.
I'll say this as
Tell
again,
it,
I didn't play football for a very long time, but I got hit like right underneath my pads, and I got hit right underneath the pad with a helmet and a face mask, and that was worse than any concussion I've ever received.
Hmm.
Those
I
are
couldn't breathe for like 2 minutes.
Do you need to do that?
No. Oh no, that's why I only played freshman year. I was out of there quick, man. But I hurt my knee.
You don't need all three breathing holes.
Right.
No.
Oh. Jeez.
So, it's all overrated.
Given all this information, I'm going hamstring.
You're going hamstring. All right. Jackie, you're also hamstring.
I am definitely hamstring because I need my brain to function, but like I don't need to walk. Let's be honest. Like, and what with modern advances like scooters and walking, like moving walkways, my
VR.
lazy ass is gonna sit down. That's fine.
My
Yeah.
mom's a physical therapist. She'll fix me right up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey Sam, can you put the Bogues quote up again?
Yeah.
That explains a lot, man.
Well, that. Oh, got can't. Oh man, you got hit by a car. That is.
No,
That's-
that's terrible, dude. I
that's-
don't mean to make jokes, but yeah,
That's next level.
We never
Yeah.
want to get hit by cars.
Like recently or like when you were a kid, Drew?
like this
No,
morning.
Oh no.
No, I want to like because you have like I don't know. I'm just morbidly curious about that. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad.
I
you're
had a
okay.
mild concussion from a car accident, but it wasn't horrible. Like I hit the airbag, but
That's
Yeah,
not that
That's
ball.
that's rookie stuff.
Tell about it.
I mean, I've
was a
had
teenager.
about probably at least 7.
I'm sorry.
Wait, so follow-up question to all of this.
Mhm.
How have all of y'all been concussed in various capacities?
I have the lamest answer. to
because we're hardcore.
Because I'm a fucking dumbass.
this. Yeah, well, that's also my answer. Because I'm a fucking dumbass.
Oh,
Mine is-
no.
Oh no!
That's kind of funny though.
Yikes, man.
It wasn't in his control. That's horrible.
Who among us?
Whomst among us?
Who's among us?
Yeah, no, if anyone wants to hear the story of all of my concussions,
Let's
I
go.
crashed my bike into a tree, and in doing so, also tore the piece of skin that connects your lip to your gums.
You came to a sudden arboreal stop.
Yeah, probably also concussed myself when I walked into one of those like horizontal poles that you like hang from. Broke my 2 front teeth. Probably also concussed from that. Slipped in the shower. walked into a like one of those, like at the basketball courts where they've got like the fencing around it, like the pole that leads to the door. Walked into one of those and had a giant thing on my head. I've hit my head a lot of times.
So this one time I got a concussion doing a podcast.
I just got really into the topic.
The worst one I ever got, I was actually walking through. We lived in this apartment complex, and when I was walking through the parking lot to put the garbage away, and I slipped on there was like black ice on the ground or whatever, and I don't remember what happened, but guess what I did after I got up?
Party?
I'm all groggy and fucked up. I got in my car and started driving.
Oh my God. No.
I drove to a Walgreens and I pulled up and I'm like, I can't fucking drive. And I'm walking through the Walgreens with my cell phone. I fell into a stand inside Walgreens with like toilet paper and stuff. And they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Nah." Nope. No, so I hung out
until inconveniencing as many people as possible.
Right. I just hung out in my car until I felt normal or somewhat normal again. And yeah.
So yeah, I was Caitlin. Yeah. I actually got one from snowboarding as well. So does that make me Mexican?
Something.
No, my brother was teaching me how to snowboard, and he's like, "Yeah, to stop, you just gotta slide forward and let the thing do it." So I slid forward and I kept going. So he's like, "Just fall down," and I fell so hard to smack my head on this ice buildup.
That feels good.
Out.
Stay away from ice, people.
Bad.
I've been hit my head with so many things too.
So to get a little bit nerdy, the real trouble with CTE, or rather the what not causes, but what leads to CTE more so than concussions themselves is repeated subconcussive impacts, right? That's why they see it most with linemen who they're not getting enough speed up to really get a concussion, but the just repeated your brain smacking the inside of your skull shit. So
it also is defensive players more too, because linebackers and safeties get a full head of steam before they get to you, and they lead. Well, running backs lead with their head. They still do.
I had a series probably hundreds of subconcussive impacts of my brain smacking the inside of my skull from headbanging. All right.
Oh my God.
Bye, Jackie. That's what it felt like, just like that. That was a very good representation.
You okay?
Yeah, playing shows in front of 6 people really dictated that, you really had to go hard. Right. So really just fucking up my whole neck and my spine that I am now dealing with the repercussions of. And, damn if it ain't the consequences of my own actions. I broke my nose on my own knee one time. That was probably a concussion there.
I saw Henry Rollins do that live. He kneed himself in the face.
Yeah, that was pretty.
And he fell forward and then he got up and his nose is bleeding.
Yeah, I didn't.
He apparently has done that a bunch of times.
It definitely was the first song in the set, and I just remember coming up, tears are streaming down, but the music's still playing, and I'm just gonna keep going. And the sound guy was pretty pissed at me because I definitely just there's blood all over my face and all over the mic and all over the everything. And come to think of it, that was I don't know, a dozen years ago, and I haven't been able to breathe right since then. I wonder if those things are related.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude, that's brain damage. So to answer your question, Al,
Camera got concussed.
Oh, Caitlin had a good one. Get sliced by a skate and get a concussion, or take a sub to the Titanic.
So do both or
die.
Honestly, that's not that bad an option. Although I really can't imagine a worse way to go out.
To be fair, you have a 66.666 reading chance of survival because this is the third time they've done it, and only one didn't go.
It didn't specify what sub to the Titanic. If there's a better sub to take the Titanic, I'm taking the sub to the Titanic.
There's normal trips you can take. Ask James Cameron.
Yeah, just give me a
Yeah.
James Cameron sub to the fucking Titanic, and I'll do it.
I still wouldn't. That's scary as
The-
shit, man.
The guy that hosts Expedition Unknown on the Discovery Channel actually took that sub like the last time it went out, and he's like, "Thank God I wasn't on it this time."
Oh, the Ocean's Gate, this one?
yeah.
Janky
Exact
ass fucking thing. It doesn't even have a window, so like you go all the way down there and you're still just looking at the shit on a
No,
screen.
there is a window. It's like a 10-inch fucking porthole, though.
Dude. Like you could watch videos at home of the
If this isn't a commercial for PlayStation, I don't know what is.
I'm thinking.
Buy a PlayStation 5. Our controllers don't fucking kill people.
That was just like a fucking like $20 Logitech controller.
It was. People have been making the joke that it was an Xbox controller.
like to be fair, the controller's not what killed him.
No.
Hey,
So,
we don't know.
Are we
Maybe
sure?
maybe it broke through the window. I don't know. They were saying that the window is only rated for like 1,300 meters, and they go down close to.
I like to think about just that like they were all kind of like chirping the guy who runs the sub. Like and they were all just kind of like all backseat driving the sub.
I gotta go to the
And-
bathroom.
and- yeah, like they're all like backseat drive, and he was like, you know what? We're staying here. No, I'm not going back.
It's like that's it. No Cape Canaveral for any of you.
At least it was instantaneous. At least they didn't like suffocate to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
another
boy.
question: instantaneous death or suffocation?
That's not a good would you rather. Who's taking the slow route?
Would you rather die or die?
Well, I guess it depends on if you're into asphyxiation.
That's exactly what was like popped into my head as you were
Don't.
saying that. Like,
Pink shank stoop.
We haven't talked about piss once yet. Stoop's getting anxious.
I'm getting pissed. Thanks. I'll be here all week.
I'm getting pissed right now. Oh boy. Anyway, I'd pick the concussion.
And you've had
Wow.
brain surgery.
That's right.
That's a
I'm
surprising
invincible now.
choice. So you're
Now,
are you just really scared of having your hamstring severed?
No.
It's a valid fear.
No.
follow up.
It's okay
it was
if you're scared. Yeah.
If it was your Achilles tendon as opposed to your hamstring, would you
No, head to head, fucking injury. I will take the concussion. if it's
That's
more
where I
trouble.
was at as well. Like you,
I might take the concussion.
Achilles tendon, no.
I don't know though.
I'd like to walk again.
If you get your Achilles tendon severed, you're fucked. Like you can't walk anymore. Period.
That's not what Jake Berger said.
Well,
Damn.
are you saying you're Jake Berger then?
Jake.
Yeah,
Berger.
that's me. That's me.
Bet-
Jake Berger.
Best number 9
I'm
hitter
so
I've
hungry
ever
right
seen.
now.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. Put your best hitter at the bottom of the lineup.
Best hitter.
Winning baseball.
Wait,
Anyway.
Luis Roberts hitting at the bottom?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's time for favorite tweets of the week. And first one I have here is from Al.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Speaking of submarines. God damn it, Tyrone.
Tyrone doesn't.
You don't. Man,
Never
I think there's been a Tyrone tweet for every best tweet segment we've done.
That's true.
That guy's phenomenal, and I'm guessing he didn't buy the Steve's bucket hat then.
I just
He
what I
bought
really
3 of them.
appreciated about that tweet was the fact that he found a way to combine a current event happening
Mhm.
and also White Sox Twitter. Like two worlds were colliding, and it
But
felt
also in a way that like would make sense to non-White Sox Twitter people.
Mhm.
exactly.
The A+ tweet.
Yep.
Good one.
Only A+ tweets.
Snaps to Tyrone.
All right. Next one we got is from Brian.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this asshole literally bought enough supplies for the freaking apocalypse and is calling it like the weekly grocery shop trip. Do you know how many freaking carts you need to fill 58 to fill with 58 items from Costco?
Like 3.
If you average the $800 out for 58 items, it came out to something like $14 per item.
Yeah, everything at Costco is like $15.
Everything at Costco is at least $15. Like, and it's been like that for, except for the hot dogs, because that guy will murder somebody.
$1.50, goddammit!
Right, it's got a $1.50 or we're fucked. But like
Pounding
just,
the table.
These are the dumbest tweets ever. That stupid lady didn't even fucking put what she was buying, or she mentioned that there were only 5 items that weren't. What are you buying? Freaking lobster and steak in it? Like what? Like what
Only
are you
non-9 food items?
Right, but like that is enough food to feed your family. So a family of what? Let's say let's say you have 4 kids. Family of 6. It's gonna feed your kids for 3 months, 2 months, whatever.
Only 9 of the
Thanks,
58
Biden.
items were
We're
non-food
so
items.
angry about that.
Thanks, Biden. I just hate that thanks Biden bullshit.
Wait, so
Get the fuck outta
49.
here.
So she bought 49 food items.
Right.
Where are you even putting that?
Your ass.
In a deep freezer.
They're one of those people that they've got the second fridge in the basement.
She's a representative from New Mexico.
I think you gotta have
She
at
must
least
have
3 fridges for that.
She must have a chest freezer somewhere. Like,
Jesus, that's a lot.
yeah, you blame the president on something that's come on, man.
Hey, he's trying his best.
Doing his best.
I forget he exists sometimes.
Those are good days.
I remember this guy. So this guy at work, we bought his landscaping business and hired him to work with us. And that was like part of his buyout for purchasing his company. Was we gave him a job, and I remember him posting on Facebook like a week later, like, yeah, I had to sell my business last week. Thanks, Obama. And I wrote back to him, thank us. We fucking bought your company, not Barack Obama.
Yeah, you should have just said you're welcome.
Barack Obama.
Like you should have just
the
changed your
Republicans were
profile
like,
name
"We're gonna
to
give
Barack
you-"
Obama,
Right.
and said you're welcome.
Oh boy. All right, next one we got is from Jordan.
Huh?
So the book that's there is called Moby Barbie.
That's
Transphobic, they called it Moby Barbie and not.
Barbie dick.
Yeah.
that is transphobic. You're right.
Yeah, it should have been called Barbie Dick. Or it should have just been Moby Nothing, because it's like they've got nothing down there. It should have just been Moby.
That's a really
they
good
would've-
point.
That's a head.
Yeah. For,
That's a heady joke.
yeah.
Sure is. I mean, Barbie set design though, pretty top notch if we're talking about that.
Have you seen,
I'm excited for the Barbie movie.
have you seen
It looks
the
hilarious.
Architectural Digest tour of the Barbie dream house set?
No.
You should go Google it.
I will.
Have you ever watched the documentary on Netflix, The Toys That Made Us?
You guys ever seen this one little indie
No.
film, 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
So it's about like toys from the 80s that, I mean, Jackie, you nodded your head, you watched
Yeah,
it.
I saw it.
They had the episode, is it the Barbie episode or is it a different one where they're interviewing a woman who used to be an executive for Mattel, and she's sitting there, and behind her off to the side is a fucking sex doll on the chair just sitting there, and she's just talking about her toys, and there's like a deflated sex doll just sitting on the couch right behind her.
Yeah, I don't
do not
remember that
recall
part.
this at
I don't
all.
remember that part.
I'm sure it's like an inflatable Barbie, Brian.
It's just so funny. You're just like, and she doesn't talk about it. She doesn't nobody asks her about it. It's just sitting in the corner. It's like a half deflated sex doll, like just laying with her legs open on the couch, and you can't stop staring at it while this lady's talking about the toy from 1968 or what. You're like,
You just keep going. Wow.
Well, when do they start vomiting into each other's mouths? Because that's the part I remember.
Oh boy. All right.
is Stoop's job just to derail this thing every time?
I think Brian and I saw different versions of 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
He saw the director's cut.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe it was just my buddy and or kids.
Oh god.
No, Sam.
It's the director's cut.
Director's
It's
cut
it's
is
like
a different film.
3 girls, 1.5 cups.
I'm gonna go watch the 108 podcast and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Oh boy, next one's from Stoop.
So
It's a long read, but it's a good
instead
one.
of sitting here in silence, for the audio listener of this podcast, this
There's
gentleman,
no audio.
this gentleman, Benjamin Partridge, tweets: "My dad is a retired submarine engineer. I asked him about the Titanic submersible, and he sent me this." And the text reads: "Since the 2000s, all submersibles of any size have to have a small television and DVD player so that if you get stuck down there, you can watch Shrek and chill out a bit. As the oxygen begins to run out, your brain function is affected and your IQ drops into the, quote, ideal Shrek zone, the perfect mental state to truly enjoy Shrek. At least they'll die having experienced Shrek in a much more meaningful way than any of us probably ever will."
And therein lies the philosophy that Shrek is the best.
I want to change my tweet to this one.
Some people are going to be insulted by this because some people are.
I love ideal Shrek zone.
Yeah. Yeah, ideal.
Losing brain function.
I think some of us,
ideal
some of us, are just kind of live in the ideal Shrek zone. I think
some of us are just constantly there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's love. He is life.
Just, I died knowing that I enjoyed Shrek very much.
I mean, what better way to go out? Enjoy Shrek and then drown and be crushed by the pressure of the deep sea.
The last thing you hear is Smash Mouth.
Yeah, it's perfectly timed so that your last couple of minutes of oxygen.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's the ending where you've got the Smash Mouth version of "I'm a Believer." It's perfectly timed. It kicks on, scrolls down from the ceiling. It's perfectly timed to where your last 2 hours of life are watching Shrek. You die as the credits roll.
Yeah. We could only hope that's what happened.
Yeah.
So that's what happens like. All right, next is Jackie's.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, big
love
Team
it.
Orca over here.
Two relevant topics.
We don't know shit about fuck.
Those whales, man, they're taking down boats left and right. Good for the whales, man.
Yeah, good for them.
Whales,
We don't-
I love the whales.
We don't need boats. We shouldn't be out there. That's their. The water's theirs.
The ocean is none of our business.
Yeah.
Nope.
Got that right.
Some apparently a different whale, not an orca, but a different whale tried to eat some kayakers the other day too. They did not
I saw that.
Why are you kayaking in the ocean?
But they're like humpbacks, so they can't, or they're like a type of whale that can't swallow a human whole because the way they eat things. So
you just get squirted out the hole.
no, they just gotta open their mouth and you roll out.
Ow.
I'm trying so hard.
Jackie's over here just
She's what? What's going on?
closing her eyes.
Texting the group.
She's.
About squirting holes.
I'm sorry, Jackie. All right. I had one and then one that related to me kind of, and then one that was just funny for everybody. This is the one for me from Internet Hall of Fame. Just gonna start killing people I don't find funny. Somebody sends him the National Suicide Prevention. Just shut the fuck up.
That's good.
It's just great comedic timing.
Yeah, it's very good.
And then the other one I saw was from comedian Sam Morrill today at the airport. To get to gates 80 to 89. 9 to 11 minutes.
at an airport.
We should make it 9 to 12 minutes.
Also,
Or
that's
10 to 12.
so oddly specific.
I know.
Yeah,
Why does it take
hire
that long
somebody
to
to
walk?
time it?
If you're gonna say
Yeah.
9 to 11 minutes, just say approximately 10 minutes.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh, Al, important question.
No, that wasn't like rude. We're squirting out of hole.
Oh, God.
Oh boy. Oh,
It's
boy.
going every which way.
All right, we got to wrap this up. Let's kick off what's up your ass. Who wants to go first?
Oh shit.
Mine relates
Al?
back to the Barbie movie.
Okay.
I'm really tired of this fucking Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, Barbie all being released in the same 10 days. So it's Tom Cruise is pissed about IMAX screens. Like, shut the fuck up. First of all, how many Mission Impossibles have been made? Like 42. Shut up. Like, calm your tits, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, if you want to fix it, call your Scientology buddies.
Tell
and
L.
be
Ron
like,
Hubbard to fix it.
Make this happen.
Careful. Careful.
What-
They're
Careful,
listening.
Sam. They might sue you.
What franchise has
Yeah.
more movies? Mission Impossible
Fast
or
and Furious.
Shrek?
Oh.
Mission Impossible.
I believe Mission Impossible has
Well,
one.
I guess if you count the Puss in Boots movie, they're tied.
I don't know how many Shrek
Because
universe
there's 4
movies there
Shreks
are.
and 2 Puss in Boots.
Yeah, where's
Six-
the straight to DVD Shreks? Do they count?
There's 6 Shrek universe movies. There are currently 6 Mission Impossible movies, soon to be.
They're tied. Fast and Furious has them all beat. Eventually, we will all have been in a Fast and Furious movie.
We will all have been fast and or furious.
That's true.
And we will all be family. And then the human race will go extinct because incest is frowned upon.
Family. All right, who wants to go next?
Well, I'll tell you what's up my ass is
Let's do
that
it,
I
Steve.
have to piss right now. That's
We got it there. We got piss.
Okay, then mine is I'm hungry and I want to go eat my dinner.
I'm trying, Jackie.
Okay.
Jordan, you got anything? What's up there?
This is
Oop,
this
I've
is the
got poop on
complaining
my ass
segment.
right now because I need to take a shit.
There we go. We got people who are hungry and people who need to piss and shit.
I think we all have poo. I think that's
Brian,
fair.
you also have poo up there?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I got one real quick. I went to a wrestling show last weekend at the United Center, and the fucking seats in that place are horrible for the larger gentlemen.
Mm.
I'm not as big as I used to be, and I like always like hey, I fit in the seats at guaranteed rate fine. Like I said, I lost a bunch of weight, but those seats, like, I needed a fucking shoehorn to get in and out whenever I went to the bathroom. So United Center, fix their shit.
At least you're secure in there, right? Like
Right. No, like literally, like I have like a bruise
In
on my.
case of
I have
motion.
like a bruise on my leg from that shit. Like that's how
Yeah.
like tight these.
yeah, in
stupid
case the
seats are.
stadium like were to take off like a UFO.
You don't need your seatbelt.
Like it's a
necessary.
gravitron, like
Yeah.
it's at the
Yeah,
carnival,
yeah.
you know. So I'm
Yeah.
secured.
Yeah,
Right
you're
on.
safe in there.
Right on.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just it's the Oppenheimer Barbie thing too. It's like, oh, I don't know which one I should see, or I don't know if I'm going to see both. Go see both. You start your morning with some coffee. You go see Oppenheimer. You take a shit. You get a burger, fries, and shake, and you go see the Barbie movie
Amen.
in the same day.
I'm gonna
They're
need that
both
written
gotta
out
be-
for me because I might get those steps mixed up.
I'll send you the tweet.
All right, thanks.
Somebody tweeted that. I was gonna add that one. It was funny, but yeah, they were like, "Go see both at the same day. Here's how you do it." And no, none of you are invited to go with me.
So where am I shitting again?
In the popcorn.
In the first movie theater,
All right.
because
As
it's
long as the
3 hours
next
long.
movie's in a different theater.
We hope so. Oh yes, we finally made it through episode 6 of ASScast. Thank you everybody for joining. Brian, do you have anything you want to plug before we hop out of here?
Your ass, maybe?
Yeah, I would like to plug. We're gonna do next Friday, I'm doing another episode of Drafty Pod. Svo and our buddy Shanks are on. We're gonna do terrible movies that we love draft. So lot to pull from. Should be a good one.
Good. Anybody else want to plug in?
Go read my article on Southside Sox.
Yep.
Yes.
If you've read it, read it again. If you've already read it, read it again. If you've already read it twice, read it a third time. I would like as many people to read it as many times as possible because it is. I've been told it's very good.
I just read it aloud 24 hours a day to anybody that wants to listen.
Thank you, Brian.
I do it for you.
I do have a podcast. It's called "If You Have to Ask, You Don't Know," and podcast is
Like
a term. Podcast is a term used very loosely. But
Wait, what is it called? Put it where you don't belong. What was it?
Yeah. So if you want to know what it's about, I think you know what my response is going to be.
You have to ask.
But go. There's some videos, and you can watch them or not. I don't care what you do. I'm not your dad.
Jackie, Al, anything? Anything you want to plug?
I might
Find
be
a different verb.
I might be guest hosting a podcast soon. I will have more details on that later.
Another one.
Which podcast
Another
is it,
one.
Jackie?
Another one.
Brian, do you want me to? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be hosting the Bluey draft episode when that
Woo!
First ever guest host of the It's Getting Drafty in here.
Woo!
They're waiting. They're waiting until I get off my ass and watch more episodes of Bluey.
Yeah.
I have nothing to.
There's
plug.
more out now too, so you've got more work.
Don't put that on me, Jordan.
July 12th, they come to Disney Plus, but I've already seen them on TikTok.
I also have already seen them on
All
TikTok.
right, everyone
Okay.
go piss.
All right, everyone,
Yeah.
take care of yourselves. Thanks everybody for
Bye.
watching. Please subscribe. Please like. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.